spark some debate now.
Because
we either talk about traditional roles, we either talk about creating your own roles.
Let's talk about it. What are our duties in our actual relationship? These are my roles. So you can't tell me how to do my job that I told you that I was going to do. And it might not look how you always wanted to look. You're not going to be happy every day. Like, so you try to pursue happiness, but if you pursue a level of peace every day, you could choose peace.
Has she found a healthy dynamic, or has she slowly just disappeared in this relationship?
They go that strong, independent friend right there. We're not being taught how to rely on each other.
Yeah.
Right. We're not talking how to depend on each other to make our dynamic work.
If you're doing what you're supposed to do, then I feel like the woman will be submissive and do what it is that you are needing for her to do to make this thing really go and really flow. You know what I mean?
I tell women all the time, like, you cost too much. She be like, no, this is free. I'm not. It costs too much, baby. You don't understand what I'm telling you. I mean, I'd rather them go through everything you come with than to not have you for one day.
That's right. Do you think of any universe I would sacrifice that?
Everybody's happier as a result. As a result of you being a real man, if you want that level of peace and understanding, you got to go get it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Britt, and welcome to another episode of Beaut Tea Told, your relationship podcast, where me and my special guests, we take those relationship topics, challenges, and struggles. We deep dive into that thing with the overall goal of positive changes and healthier relationships for all. So welcome. Listen, this is now, episode 2 under the new and improved studio. I hope you guys are loving it. Make sure you guys drop some hearts with a little glitter and gold so I know that y'all are really feeling it. But yes, for, the black couch is still at home, but we here. But nothing has changed in regards to those hot, juicy topics I got coming y'all way. So I hope y'all ready. Now, before we get into that, of course, I would not want to be dismissive of the fact that, hey, I got a gent in the building. And not only do I have a gent, but he is the first one in our studio change up. So welcome, Mike, to the new and improved, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like this setup, man.
Okay.
It's all right, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Being the first, I like being the first to do things, man.
You the first male, the first gent, so, on this setup. So welcome.
Absolutely.
So listen, I want you to be able to introduce yourself to my beauties and gents, let them know who you are, what is that you do. I know you said you're an entrepreneur, but you can kind of throw out there, shout out to your businesses and whatnot, and then we're going to get right into it.
Mike Betts, I got a couple of things going on, man,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Enough
said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a couple
all right,
of things.
Mike, I'm gonna let you at it. See, he ready to get into it too. That's what it is. You ready to get
a couple of trucks, own a couple of houses,
Okay.
Nothing special.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't know how to say it like humbly, so I just don't even say it for real.
Okay. All right. Well, I can respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah, because I work kind of hard for it, so like I don't want to just be like modest. I want to be like, man, I do everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So not walking around with the big head.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little inflated. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I mean, you have a right to be, and shout out to you. Happy belated birthday, by the way. I might as well shout it on the episode. That's right.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Another lap.
Yes.
Birth anniversary. I'm happy about that, man.
Absolutely. I hope you had yourself a good time, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
All right. And you're here for a better time on the Beaut Tea Told podcast. Absolutely. All right?
Yeah.
So listen,
I'm bringing my new year in with you,
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, because I say like a new year ain't January, it's your birthday, really.
I'm gonna have to use that now.
See, I'm not
Don't be mad when I gotta borrow that. I'll give it back.
That's what we put it out there for, man,
For sure.
Yes, ma'am.
And listen, me and Mike, he's just not just a random guest that I chose. Me and him go way back. So we go back 20 plus years. We go back to Kennedy days, yes, JFK, which you're going to be at the reunion, right?
Possibly,
Oh, Lord. Yeah. All right. I'll keep working at it, y'all. I got it.
I got to come show some of these things off, man,
Yeah, come on, man. We got to all represent, man. 06, class of 06 for sure. So listen, I'm glad that we can have this reunion special as well. And we're going to get into the topic, y'all, which we are talking about these relationship roles and how without the relationship roles, a lot of these relationships be failing. So without further ado, and let me not forget, y'all better stick around because What's the Tea is about to be piping hot for you. So I got y'all. Another new one coming your way. So without further ado, when it comes to relationship roles, Mike, when you hear that term relationship roles, what comes to mind for you?
Duties.
Okay.
I think that's what it should be defined as. Like, what are our duties in our actual relationship?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I think that when they're not defined,
Mm-hmm.
then that's where I think you have a level of confusion and and, and contention, right?
For sure.
And I also feel like once they are defined,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like it's up to y'all to uphold those too. So it can't be like, hey, this is what your role is in my relationship. This is what your role is in my life, and then you be like, all right, well, I ain't doing that. I mean, 5 years later. Like,
I was gonna say the timing of it for sure.
yeah, so if it needs to be adjusted, I feel like it should, but it has to be a conversation
Mm-hmm.
where y'all sit down again and have that dialogue to be
Yeah.
like, hey, okay, so things are changing. I'm feeling like this. You're feeling like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how can we meet and recalibrate, right?
Okay.
And I think a lot of times that doesn't happen, and that's what leads to failure.
For sure. And to be honest, so I'm gonna give y'all a little back history too in regards to this topic because I had a whole different topic for them. But to be fair, I give each and every special guest the opportunity to be able to say, what topic would you rather talk about? And I know that you and we talked about the fact that we have in common like the life coaching and the relationship coaching.
Absolutely.
So I felt, we definitely got to take full advantage of the fact that you got two coaches in the seats today. So we switched it up, and I wanted to definitely make sure that we talked about something that's still going to be relevant for you guys and still make it crystal clear of what needs to be some maybe tweaks and changes that you can make that really is going to make your relationships thrive or future relationships for those who are seeking, to find that partner. So
Absolutely.
I feel like this is going to be it's going to spark some debate now. Because we either talk about traditional roles, we either talk about creating your own roles.
Let's talk about it.
Is we talk about 50-50? Because that was a whole thing at one point all over social media. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, 50-50. And I'm like, what?
How about 100-100?
Come on, why not 100-100?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. We all got to come in with the mindset of I'm going to give it my all. Because maybe that's where a lot of these relationships is struggling too, is that you're only giving a partial of yourself versus giving fully. And me and you was talking even off camera, not that we're going to switch off this topic, but the fact that there's some people that will bring in old baggage into a new relationship. It's not going to work, and it's not fair to that person.
Not at all.
So we have to keep that in mind as well. So listen, y'all. And y'all already know I have my faith journal because I did my little homework and studying, but I want to make sure that I had some good questions for Mike and pick his brain, have a little fun.
Let's have some fun.
So, do you feel as though it is the traditional role way that's the best way to go? So we talk about back in the 40s and 50s where the man was the provider, the woman was doing more of the domestic house, chores and things of that nature. Do you feel like we've transitioned out of that into something whole and new in this day and age?
Well, I feel first we will have to, like I was just saying, I think that we have to define what roles are and what that actually means, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we have a conversation about relationship roles, I think to even have the old mindset, we would still have to have an idea of what that means and how does that look in our relationship today.
Okay.
So if it's from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, we have to figure out what does that actually mean and what that look like, right?
Okay.
So when we don't have that dialogue or don't have that understanding, it's not gonna process the way it should.
Okay.
Between the people involved, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I don't really know which is the best way to go. I think because traditionally, how about this? So traditionally, right, a man is protect and provide, right?
Absolutely.
And traditionally, a woman does what?
So she's supposed to be that nurturer and, that confidant that you can be able to talk to and be that safe place.
Okay. So with that being said, right, if those was the roles, I don't see many scenarios where the man has strayed away from that. And I'm not talking about males, right?
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Okay.
It's a lot of males, right? We talk about men.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah,
difference.
definitely a difference.
It's a difference, right? So with the actual men, right? I think that we never got away from providing and protecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we ever stopped that.
Okay.
I think what started to get murky the waters up is when our significant others,
Mm-hmm.
like the definition of that role
Mm-hmm.
is where it starts to get a little bit more,
It gets a little complex for sure.
get a little complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what it boiled down to. I think like because
Okay.
the men in relationships are still providing and protecting.
Okay.
Now, what's missing? You know, that's what I want to, you know, try to see if you can help me understand. Like,
Oh yeah, we're gonna uncover it for sure. Now I know that you spoke on how it's very important to be able to define that in the earlier side of like a relationship. How early are you talking? Are we talking first date, or are we talking like when we initially kind of make that transition over from just dating to now we're boyfriend and girlfriend?
It's actually a good question. I don't know if it's first date, right? Because
It's not. I was playing with you.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, because on first day you gonna say all the right stuff.
For sure.
First month you gonna say everything right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Perfect Patty over here.
It might even be somebody like, I don't want kids. You're like, you don't want kids, me either. Oh yeah. And then no, I was just saying that for real.
Right.
I actually want 5.
Right.
Like, oh, man,
I
yeah.
was hoping you change your mind.
Yeah, for sure.
When you brought up this topic, I started thinking back. Obviously, you got to use your own life experiences. I'm like, even in my current relationship, because it's been a year and a half now, I'm like, when did we really? I guess the more you have those deeper conversations, when we get past like the surface level stuff, right? When we start to really find out, like to your point, do you want to have kids in the future? You know, because now we're gonna need to start playing a limit date in a sense of if we're gonna be long term with this. Do you want children? Do you see marriage as the end goal, or are you just okay with just a forever long-term relationship and no, I don't want titles and all that type of stuff? Like now it comes to that moment where you have to figure out if this is really what you want, because this person is giving you the upfront information, and now it's your decision on taking that data and deciding, do you decide to move forward with this person, or do you chance it back out here in these dating streets, you know? So because yeah, that becomes really tough, because then you really have to evaluate and see, is this really a make or break? You know what I mean? Because I don't know about you. So from the guy's perspective, do they also feel as though like the dating pool is terrible and things of that nature, or is it just, you know, my beauties that's having that struggle?
I think it boils down to where the man is at, right? So
For sure.
I think it's the same thing with the woman for the most part.
Yeah.
But with the man, it depends on where he at. Like when he's confident, he's strong, he's happy. Or not even saying necessarily happy, because that goes up and down, right?
For sure.
But your confidence shouldn't, right? Or you being, you know, quote unquote, disciplined or strong or consistent in that. I don't feel like that changes. So if you're in that space where you are experiencing those things, you feel like that. I feel like if you run across a woman along that journey that aids that or helps that confidence or helps, what's up? Because I don't want to say necessarily, not what I want to say. Like, because if you're really confident, it shouldn't waver, right? But it's time periods where you're not confident in every aspect.
Oh, for sure.
So if you can find a person that's as confident or can help you in the spaces in which you may have a little less confidence, I feel like you should be okay. And that's always hard to find, but it's always hard to find because we're not having honest dialogue.
Yeah.
We are not sitting down in these relationships and really being honest and really having a conversation to be like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Can you provide this? Is this in your wheelhouse? If it's not in your wheelhouse, then we're not even going to even be intimate, right? Because then, boom, we get intimate and then a kid comes. So then now I'm stuck with you, right? Or you are stuck with me. And we're not even on the same page. And that's why a lot of households is broken, and a lot of kids is coming up how they're coming up, right? Because we never had the dialogue to even understand what it was to be a parent. Yeah. I don't even like you. And we got kids together. Like, what does that even mean? Like, what are we doing? I don't even deal with you. Like, you don't even know me. We got a kid? Like, oh man. So we gotta, stay, out the bedrooms until we can actually establish that.
Okay, come on, Mike.
Yeah, we gotta stay out the bedrooms, man, because that's really what's going to do it. Going to that bedroom with the wrong person, man, will give you a lifetime of pain.
It will. And confusion. Because for us beauties, you know what I'm saying, as ladies, I'm gonna just speak for us. A lot of when it comes to the bedroom, emotions is tied with that. So now, maybe we didn't define the relationship beforehand, but once I get in there, oh, you mine. Like, game over, cut them off, cut your roster, make them disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's in our head. But again, we never
we
really define real bad.
Real
okay,
bad.
That's just I took that.
or we go together real bad.
Real bad.
Immediately.
So whether you're ready or not, this is what it is.
Yeah, that's what we got going on now.
But to your point, that's that communication, barrier is that we never discussed that. We didn't even get to that point. What are you talking? Like now this is when things change. Like, what are you talking about? I ain't never say you was my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the confusion.
And now we vibing like we good. And then now you put
We
a title on
was.
me. Right. So now you put a title on me. It's like, wait a minute. So now I can't do nothing.
Right.
So I used to be out with you hanging out. I see another girl and I look at her and you be like, is she all right? Now I say that, you like, I mean, what you mean? What you mean she all right? Like,
right.
Like,
oh, you like her or something? What you about to do?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you give a compliment to her. It's like, I mean, I ain't wincing nothing about my hair all day is what I'm talking about, though. All day, I got my hair there. You just like, well, her hair look nice, right?
Right.
So then, yeah, like, after you put them titles on things, parent, I mean, I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a wife, I'm a husband, I'm a whatever, I'm a cop. I mean, a police officer. I mean, I'm a firefighter. Like, the moment we start hearing those titles, the expectations come with those.
Oh yeah, and now you.
So if it's a firefighter name, right, and the fire go, you like, hey man, get the firefighter. He like, hey man,
what are you talking about?
I ain't got my hose or nothing. I ain't got my.
I'm not equipped for this.
I ain't got none of my stuff. I ain't got my helmet. Like, I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing, man. I ain't got my fire clothes. Talk about help somebody on the. I can't do that,
Yeah.
So I feel like once we start doing that, that's where it go off her balance at.
It does. So that's why it's, for beauties and gents, it's very important that we have the conversations. Like I've talked about this in previous episodes. So it shouldn't be nothing new. At this point, it should be like, okay, Britt said this before. So now it should start really sinking in and like I said, it's for beauties and gents. Get all the information.
Yes.
Take your time, slow and steady, because that way, as things start to really grow and really starts to, blossom into something more, now we can start talking about those roles and where you lack, I could be able to be of help or vice versa, because again, it's a partnership when you get to that end goal of marriage. We should be helping one another, whether it's figuring out how these businesses about to work, how we can, scale them to the next level, whether it's how to handle all these kids because they working on nerves, So just really getting into that understanding, and just getting into that routine of I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and we gonna be all right.
Or having some foundational conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So not necessarily about like what do you want or what I want, right? But we just, it's like I got a mentor of mine that tells me like, so like if you ask somebody like who are you, right?
Mm-hmm.
They start telling you all their titles for the most part. Like when I ask you who are you, and you be like, I'm a mom, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this, right?
That's
so
true.
What he shared with me was in my experiences, like when somebody asks me who I am, to actually define what I like to do. That's telling me more about your character, right?
Oh, okay.
So if I tell you like, hey, like, you sit down and I'll be like, hey, who are you? You be like, I like to go to the gym. I like to go to the movies. You're like, okay. So then now I'm telling you what I like to do. So it's kind of like I'm telling you who I am versus me actually just having dialogue and telling you my titles. Because just because I'm a parent don't mean I like being one. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm in a relationship don't mean I like the relationship. Just because I like doing these things, just because I say I'm these things, that don't mean I like doing them. But if I have a conversation with you and I start telling you what I like to do, that's actually telling you who I am. I like to go shopping. So, okay, now I know that she going to spend some money, man. Like there's somebody that does. It's a shopper. Like, she likes to go out to the malls and she likes to be involved and things like that. So, now I know that that's a part of your personality because that's what you like to do.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Absolutely.
I thought it was what he told me too. He told me that like 20 years ago. I was like, man, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
And I started to really think about that. Somebody asked me like, who are you? I just started saying things I like to do. And being honest with that too.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, if you somebody who like to get high, I need to know that. So I don't know. I just like to get high. I just like to drink a little bit. I like to go out on the weekends. Like, all right, shorty, you probably should go that way. You know
Listen,
like, I don't like to do that.
That's why we got to be intentively hearing stuff too, because you'll be able to pick up on some things. Because to your point, I done had some people that tell me like, "Oh, I like to do this, I like to do that," and automatically, like right away, it ain't gonna work with where I'm going. You know what I'm saying, or what I'm doing, or just who I am. Like, for one thing, we don't want to change who we are for anybody. But to your point, we should find somebody that's going to just help better, that inside of you, where maybe you have some not so great qualities. Like mine is time management, y'all. I'm not that great at time management. I'm working on it. I can be honest and take accountability and say, like, this is where I struggle. And I was honest with my boyfriend from the get-go, like, listen, it's not my strong suit. And he's like, okay, let me give you some tips on how you could probably perfect that a little bit better. So maybe you need to start getting your clothes ready the night before. Maybe, you should put your alarm clock 15 minutes a little earlier. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should have everything ready to go right at the door. You're not scrambling trying to put this together, put that together. Like those little small things, or the fact that he took the time to give me some tips and tricks, and they work. And they work. And it's not that he's influenced me in a bad way. These are influences that will help me, whether it's job, whether it's business, whether it's, relational. I don't want to keep running late to our dates. He done took time out to reserve a dinner. You don't want to be 15, 30 minutes late and then wonder why he mad.
For sure. You come in, he's sitting with his arms crossed like.
Right. Like, this is ridiculous.
He calling you like, I'm going to just order the food, man. So you get here and the food will be at the table.
What's funny? That's what he'll do now. So the right person will work with you and figure out, okay, so you're still struggling in this area. And this is where you can define whether this is something you want to continue to pursue with the person or not. Yeah. Okay, so shorty just going to keep being late. Do I just work with her, keep working with her in hopes that, we can start to make those changes and get better? Or if she never changes, this is what I want to keep going with. You know what I mean? So this is where you just have to take those. And this is just one example, y'all, but there's countless others where you really have to figure out down the line, is this something that I can keep doing? Because I think you said there has to be time periods where you're coming back together as a couple and saying, hey, there's this, there's that. And figuring out, neutral grounds for everything,
Absolutely.
Hey, y'all, I know you're enjoying the episode of Beaut Tea Told. We're going to get right back to it. But first, I have a question for you. Have you been struggling in your relationship, or maybe lack thereof, and just need someone you can trust to talk to? Or maybe you find yourself back in them tired, played out games and wonder, how in the world did I get here? Well, guess what? You now can book a session with me at beautytold.com and let's talk about it. Let's heal, let's grow, let's build, so that way you can become your better self, and that way you can attract what you are desiring and get the relationship that you so deserve. Oh, and don't forget to get your merch, such as hoodies, as well as mugs. Let's sip, let's talk, and let's make that positive change. We're going to become our best self, and I'm going to help you to get there. So again, I have so many to choose from as far as varieties that's best suited for you. Grab the relationship coaching that's going to be that game changer for you. And I can't wait to see you there. What are you waiting for? Definitely.
Because I may have went through some things that I'm not as confident as I once was. Mm-hmm. And then you might have went through some things that made you stronger in that department than I was.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so then now what do we do? Do I keep just pushing it on you and you're not at your full capacity? Mm-hmm. Or do I just take it on, right?
Yeah.
And say, you know what, I got this for a little while. I'm going to do this, and then we do this.
Okay.
It's just really about communicating it all, man, and just really understanding, like, we have to have a neutral ground of communication and understanding of each other, to where we can always come back and have any conversation.
Yeah.
And no matter how uncomfortable it is, like, I feel like there's no uncomfortable conversation in a relationship, because as long as it has to be had. Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't talking about being all chatty and gossipy. Like, we ain't got time for that. But things that actually matter, we should always have a direct line to have a conversation about. You could be like, hey, I was at work, man. This is a guy at work that's really pressing me, man. And he's coming here every day, man. It's like, he's not somebody that outside of you I wouldn't find attracted to. Like, what do? I keep telling him no, I'm not interested, but he keep pressing me every single day. And it's like, I don't know what to say.
Right.
He gonna be like, you know what? I know what to say. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly what to do.
I'm gonna get them together.
Yeah, I'll take care of that, baby. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
don't you worry
But
about
you don't
it.
tell him that, and then you just keep experiencing that. It might fold you at some point.
For sure.
A year later, 2 years later, if you're at the same job.
And that's
You know?
that's a good point, Mike. So a lot of when we're talking about, just the roles and responsibilities, that is something that definitely needs to be had, is just knowing that communication on both sides is being, I like to say, the good, bad, and ugly of what's going on. Because yeah, to your point, look, I'm gonna help you out. This is what you're gonna do. Or matter of fact, I'm pull up on them. Okay,
That's it.
I got this. You know what I mean? So when it comes to, when we're talking about the relationship roles, how big of an influence has social media played in that?
How much? How much has
You
social
know, is it
media?
just a smidget?
How much has social media played in relationship roles? It's played quite a bit.
I know.
Yeah, it's played quite a bit. Like, man, I think it's the worst thing because it's not realistic. Everybody only showing their highlights.
I know.
So it be women getting on there like, I know if he do this, I'll just do this. Where he at? Let's ask him.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
Let me hear what you
Get
said.
a different perspective.
But let's
for sure.
see if he really tolerates that.
Yeah.
And where your candy
absolutely.
camera at?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see what's going on.
let
there
me
over
see
there.
let me see that BTS the behind the scenes.
Yeah, let's see what's going on
once
over
you
there,
cut that
man.
cell phone
'Cause you
off.
say one thing though, but I don't know, man. Like, let's see what's going on. You saw what you'll be going through the phones on his page. He say his phone always getting ran through. So what's really going on?
Ooh.
Like, let's really see what's going on. So
For
it's like
sure.
social media is horrible, man.
Yeah, it
Like,
definitely is.
It's horrible for relationships.
Yeah,
Like,
because I had, I was guilty of having a few of them like, oh, they're so cute. They do everything together. This, that, and the third. And next thing you know, they done broke up.
oh yeah,
I'm
immediately.
like, what the
Even
heck?
celebrities for that matter.
Yes,
You
because
like,
I
oh,
was a
man.
big fan of Megan Good and Divine Franklin. I was like, oh, they're so cute. I just love this. They had a
They in the
book
church,
about
they and everything.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking like they're just like a perfect role model couple. And then next thing you know, after 10 years, they divorced. And I'm like, wait, what? I wasn't ready.
Immediately to other relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
and
like,
it's
oh, okay. So y'all weren't even halfway invested like we thought. Yeah,
right.
it's like that.
So we do have to be. So you're right. I mean, social media definitely, you can't go based off of just that alone.
Not at
You
all.
know what I mean?
Not at
Because
all.
it will deceive you.
Oh, yeah.
And if you put in all of your relationship goals in that,
Man, there be time periods I see things on the internet and I was like, man, I don't even remember doing that. I don't even know where they got that from. It's like, man, this AI thing is crazy.
no, for sure.
Like, that ain't even me. I don't know what that is.
It gets crazy. So listen,
yeah, man, that's social
live
media.
y'all life, and
For sure.
I'm telling you, you'll be glad that if you just stay in your lane, like they say,
That's it.
and just get your life together and worry about you and yours.
That's it.
So,
Social
all
media,
right.
Social media do it to you in all the wrong ways.
It will. So
Yeah.
actually, I don't even need my favorite journal just yet. Because what do you feel is a healthy relationship?
An honest one.
Honest.
I think it just boiled down to that being 100% because it's like if we both are in a space where we are being honest, that means we are actually allowed to be who we are. Because if you got to lie about anything, right, then I feel like if you got to lie about it, you shouldn't even do it, right? So, if I can be honest in my relationship, I can be peaceful in my relationship. Because I can be honest with myself to know that this woman is not going to provide that part, whatever the case is. And if I'm okay with that,
right,
then I can be okay with that.
Okay.
Right? If she's lying to me, like, tell her I could do it. Like, what? That's all you need? I got that. I can be loyal. I can be loyal. Watch this. I ain't gonna watch. I'm about to go out. I ain't gonna look at no other man. I'm gonna just like, all right, cool, then I believe you. You know, but then
until you prove otherwise.
But the honesty is like when you see her, the whole time you sitting there, she just
real observant.
Hey. The 2 arm hugs too. Like we don't like see like look.
The church
the church hugs, like the little side hug when they come underneath. You like, hey, man.
Yeah.
What's up with that hug?
Don't forget the rub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we can't do that. So like, you see her doing that, then you know, like, yeah, she not really or not. I don't know, man. It's you know. So I just feel like the honest space is the space where I can understanding and being honest, right? I can see you for who you really are. And I feel like if I could do that, then I could be okay with you either way.
Okay, all right.
But like we live in the facades where we're not actually living in real time and showing each other our real traits. And they'll be like, man, you ain't even. So I got, because they be like, he changed. No, baby, he was just, no. That's either who he was or maybe you wasn't looking.
You weren't paying that
he
much
was hiding
attention.
He was hiding as much as he could.
Yeah.
Like, no, he been a scumbag. He didn't just say today, you know what, man? I'm about to start just violating you, man. I don't care about you no more, man. I don't care about nothing. And he don't do that. It was already in him.
It was definitely some signs, and I didn't talk to y'all about that too. Like
Absolutely.
y'all have to read the signs. In fact, I had an episode where sometimes you even got to pay attention to the yellow flags. You know what I mean? There's the red flags, there's the green flags.
I like that.
But there's some yellow flags.
Yeah, slow down. That's a little caution. Yeah.
Like, all right now.
A caution flags.
That's
I like that.
That's right. So pay attention. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like you out with the girl and everybody in the spot know her. Like, all right. Everybody hugging her and stuff. You like, hey, man, all right.
Like, what's up with this?
She real popular. Ooh, wee.
Why?
Yeah. Are you looking at the bar? Are you sitting there looking across the bar and then one guy looking at you like, you like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, man.
You found that look. You decided to pursue.
You got to I walk out with your head down at that point, man. Let me get out of here, man.
For sure.
I'm in the wrong spot today, man, with the wrong person, man. This ain't gonna work. Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So listen, I know that you, at the beginning of the segment, asked me, you know, when it comes to relationship roles, what's the woman's role? But you ain't never tell me. You were just like, okay. So what, in your, from your perspective, what is the woman's role in the relationship that really helps it to keep going? Obviously, honesty, good communication.
Here go the controversy. Are y'all ready for this?
I hope so.
A woman's role in the relationship with a man is to provide whatever the man requires. That is her role.
Just that simple.
Just that simple, man. Whatever he needs of you, you should be available for it.
Okay, so give me an example.
All right. Let me see.
What's the tea?
Yeah. So he says, hey, I know that job you got, like you like that job, right? But I'm gonna take care of whatever you're responsible. Cause like, you know, it's our bills and it's your bills too, right? So so if I got my bills, right? So these are the bills that I'm gonna have to pay without you, right? Whether you here or not, I gotta pay rent somewhere more.
For sure.
I gotta pay lights, gas, water, etc. So in my house, so in our home, you can't pay those bills. Those are my bills. Like, I don't want you to pay none of my utilities, none of that, right?
Okay.
But there's gonna be some things that, so with you on the other hand, like you might like internet, wireless. I mean, you might like, not wireless, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was saying,
I'm old school,
we have,
yeah, I don't, you know, I'm talking crazy.
Ways,
yeah.
That's right.
Wi-Fi, you might like certain subscriptions.
I want my nails done.
You want your nails done?
I want my hair done.
Cool. So I can even do the hair and the nails. But if you got a frequency that you like, you probably should take care of that, right? But if you don't want to, like, cool. Or say, like, I'm taking you out of what you got to do, then I can do that. I can take care of that. So I'm telling you, like, hey, I need you to not work because, you know, the business is picking up, did this and this. I just need you to aid me in this, right? So that job you got to let that job go. And I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to give you this. And then we're going to work together like this.
Okay.
I can't do that because of that, right? So then it's like, if you can't do that, then that's a problem for me because that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me stay strong in my role.
Okay.
Because I'm going to keep you empowered in yours.
Right.
By empowering me, it empowers us.
For sure. I agree.
Right? So if I'm providing and protecting, right? Those are two things you never got to worry about. And then another thing is like this. Us defining what protection means and what it means to provide. So you and I in the nightclub, right? And a man coming to you, he's a little bit aggressive, right?
Right.
And I mean, I don't know, like let's say, you know, in that environment, he's drunk, whatever case was, he gropes you, right? He gropes you. Well, what do you do in that scenario?
First of all, I'm gonna slap him. Because whether you're drunk or not, you have no business touching me.
Got you.
Now, you said we at that location together, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, then I'm going to get my man because there's no way. You know what I mean? Especially because now that I done slap you, I'm sure you're going to be feeling some type of way. So I need my protector at this point to come in and regulate.
You don't slap him, right? Because I feel like a woman shouldn't do that. I'm going to be honest, right?
Okay.
Even if a man oversteps, I don't feel like you should ever open the door to violence. If he oversteps, you just stay away from it, right? You just be like, all right, you know what?
All right, it's not even a little nudge. I can't even I can't even push him away.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm saying like I wouldn't incite violence. I wouldn't slap.
Okay.
Right? I just be like,
all right, so
slap
a little extreme. Okay,
touch me, or what's wrong with you? Like give him a nice, a nice, aggressive, even disrespectful chew down if you want.
Well, I ain't gonna say slap on the face. Let's say if I just say like the slap on the arm, because that.
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
because
like
that's where it was at.
yeah, like the physicalness. Once you open that door,
Mm-hmm.
then I just felt like it's not
Everybody ain't
it's
wrapped
not
too tight.
advantageous.
Okay, all right.
And not wrapped too tight, and especially
sure.
with you being a woman in that scenario,
Mm-hmm.
you in trouble, baby. Like, he already drunk. He already did the overstepped you and did something that he wasn't supposed to do.
For
Or
sure.
even if he's not drunk, he's just stupid.
The
right?
boundaries already been
He just
crossed,
felt like
yeah.
he could come and do that. So if you
Mhm.
slap him, and then he deck you in the jaw, like you don't want that.
Yeah, that's true.
So don't even open the door for violence. Keep your hands to yourself. Like don't do that, ladies. Hey, listen, gotta keep your hands to yourself, man. Don't be hitting these men, man.
Yeah.
Don't start that. Like, don't
Okay.
engage that. Don't even do that.
That's true.
I don't even
I'll
tell
say
my
in
daughters,
arguments definitely
walk
don't
away.
do it.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but going back to my original point, right? So you in that scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say you don't slap him, and you come and tell me about it. What do you expect me to do? I go address him, right?
Yep, I was gonna say at least address the situation so he knows that he was wrong.
All right, so that he knows he was wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and he went over there and he checked him. He was like, "Hey, man, what's wrong with you, man? You don't put your hands on my, right?
Mhm.
Do all that, right?" So in that scenario, right, what I would do, what I've learned through my journey, what I would do is,
Mm-hmm.
I would take your hand. I would say, "What happened?" You would tell me.
Mm-hmm.
I would take your hand and we would leave.
Okay.
That's how I protect you,
Okay.
right?
Problem solved. Okay.
And we would leave.
Yeah.
Now, in the midst of that, right, you might not like that option. You might not feel it in the real time.
True.
But then I would get in the car with you
and explain
our safe
why.
car.
Yeah.
Our safe car.
For sure.
Going on a safe road to our safe home. Our protected spaces, and I'm gonna let you know why I didn't respond how you thought that I was going to respond. Cause like I go in here, right? He touched you, right? Now I'm red. If I go over here, he could be with 1,000 people in here. I don't even know who it is. You ain't even tell me who it was.
That's true.
So it's not like I cowered out because you was like, "Hey man, it's Mike over there, man. He done." And Mike over there with 1,000 people from his neighborhood that's gonna destroy you if you touch Mike. Like no, right?
That's true.
You ain't tell me it was Mike. You just told me somebody touched you, and I took you and I got out of there. Right? So it's not like I'm being a coward. I'm protecting you in that way, right? Because if I go over there and I respond, I can get me and your ass kicked in there.
That's true. I was gonna say it can create a hostile environment real quick.
I can go over there like, "Hey man, you touch my woman?" And I can be getting hit with chairs and bottles and everything.
I was gonna say, you're right, where his boys that you ain't know was
You understand
right.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the hospital. Now I'm in the hospital. And here you come. We both in the hospital talking about some damn, man. That's
all
crazy.
Over butt,
yeah, because you don't have to help me, right? Because you ain't about to stay there and watch God jumping.
Oh, I
now
should
you
hope
picking
not.
Chairs. Now you picking up chairs. He's with a bottle. He didn't even turn around and clapped you. It's crazy in there.
You're right.
So all that chaos is going on now because
okay.
you come in to tell me and I responded emotionally. We can't respond emotionally. That's the key as men.
Wow.
Because emotionally, right, you come to me, right, now I'm like, "Oh, man, hell no, who touched her?" Like, especially in my 20s, man, that would have been like, that would have been damaging, especially in a nightclub.
Yeah, because you know how I used to get down in them nightclubs.
I had somebody I was cool with, right, to tell you a quick story. Somebody I was cool with, he told me, like, I couldn't bring a woman to a party because he got a friend that likes to grope a woman that's heavy-breasted. Like, he just, when he get drunk, he touch women heavy-breasted.
Okay.
And I was like, "Yeah, bro, I probably ain't gonna come. I'm not coming and not bringing her though. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about." He was like, I was like, "But if I bring my woman in there and he touch her, we're gonna move. The party is over. We're gonna move all the furniture.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
that's just how it is.
Yeah, and I know that, right?
Wow.
So that's why I gotta stay out those type of situations because, like, I'm not gonna be there and somebody walk up on you and grope you.
Wow.
Now I'll talk about protection if you come and tell me.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true.
If you come and tell me, right? Because then, like, we got egos too. So if I'm standing there and I'm like, we holding hands and he walking and grope you, I'm going to black out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could, in real time, always do that, right? And I know that. So that's why you got to stay out of those environments where you could even have that type of a situation because you're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And emotionally, that's just how it works. Like, I don't know. Like, with me, like when I get in a situation where I feel that type of disrespect, like, these just start...
just automatic.
Yeah, they just start. I don't control them. They just
okay. I got you.
Come here, like it just started going. I be trying to stop them, and they just don't. So
they go even harder.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think about it. It's just like as soon as I see it, it's like pow. It's like, oh man, pow pow. I don't care if you 6'8". Like I don't even see that. I can't think about it any other way. any other way. So the moment you do that, that's my initial reaction is to swing. So, but if you come and tell me, I get to think, right?
Yeah.
That's another reason why I was younger. I used to always have a weapon, but I would keep it in the car. And the reason I would do that is because it give me a time to walk to the car and think about, is this worth going in here and throwing away 30 years or forever?
Wow.
And every time I went to the car, I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I got in the car, started up and left.
Wow, that's smart.
Yeah, because if it's on you in real time, like you feel like it's like a crisis,
you just
right?
immediate.
Exactly.
Just immediate.
So now you're like, oh man, so now it's on you, so now you picking it out. But if you got in the car, you like, oh man, I go home. Like I actually went to the car one time, like it had been a huge brawl where I'm talking about like the whole bar upside down. Like everybody had to get out, like it's over with. And I went to the car and was like, I should really go home. I want to go home.
Wow.
So going back to what I was saying initially, protection is not always. Some people protect themselves by running. You do understand that, right?
Okay.
And some people that get into altercations, and I mean, like literally, he get punched. His protection is running.
Yeah.
It could be 2 or 3 people. He get punched. He look around and see 3 people. He gone.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So that's a form of protection. Like protection don't mean be offensive.
Okay.
Right? Because it's defense or offense. If you got a weapon, right? If you have a gun, that's offense. That's not defense. People are like, well, I had to protect myself. Protect yourself. Buy a Teflon vest and some army gear. Like, you know what I mean? Like and get you like one of them helmets that the bullets may bounce off of or something. You know what I mean? That's protection.
For sure.
A gun is offensive.
Yeah.
He's come out of that. So it's not necessarily like being offensive is not protecting yourself. Wow. Right? If you block it, like say like you getting attacked, like if they say protect yourself, you like this. That's how you protect yourself. You don't protect yourself by swinging.
Right.
You get my point?
I got you.
So in that scenario, if you in the spot or if you with your woman, right, and she feels so full circle back around to what we was talking about with providing and protecting, I'm going to provide you with the requirements, right, of our dynamic, and I'm going to always protect you. And it might not look how you always wanted to look. And provide might not be always how you want it to look either. Yeah. But you got to understand, right, that this is my job. These are my roles. So you can't tell me how to do my job that I told you that I was going to do. Because I remember I had a conversation with my woman like some time back about I got an opportunity to go out of town to make some money. Okay. But at the time, I was responsible for taking the kids back and forth to school. So with the money that I was offered, it's like,
it was a nice offer.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Like I'm gonna be gone for a month, and I'm gonna come back with $50,000. Yeah. Or it wasn't even a month. I think it was like a couple of weeks. It was like substantially a lot of money. Okay. And at first she had contention. She was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to be late every day." And all that. I'm like,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You're gonna be late every day. Yes, you're gonna be late every day. Yeah, you gotta get up early. Yeah, you gotta get up early every day.
I will say, you gotta make some sacrifices.
You gotta get up early every day. That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna have to get off and do it. Yep, every day. Every day for that 2 or 3 weeks, yes, you are. Yes, you are, right? Because this is how I provide and protect our family. Yeah. And I set our family up. So like if I can't go and do what I have to do to provide and protect, then are you gonna want to do it? Like, all right, so then like you know how much the mortgage costs, right? Yeah. You know how much these bills is, right? So I tell you what, I pick the kids every day and you do it. But that's not ideal. No woman wants to do that. And then who are you really gonna accept that, ladies? Like, let's be for real. He just got the kids every day. Like, you gonna really accept that? Is that the man you desire to have?
No, not at all.
The man that picking up dropping the kids off every day only?
You better be doing more than that.
Yeah, so, if he just doing that, you like, you don't want that. Y'all don't want that, man. So, I say that to say, like, as long as I'm providing and protecting, right? If I'm in that space and that's what I'm doing, then your job is to aid me in that. Okay. However that look like. You gotta get the kids every day. Guess what? Get the kids every day.
You're right.
And that means that you got to do this. Whatever it is that you got to do to aid that, you got to do it. Because at the end of the day, that's my actual job, is to provide and protect for you. And you're going to always have that.
Okay. All right. That's fair. You know what? You bringing up that scenario gives me that whole thought process of the shared, roles and responsibilities. Because I don't feel like there is like set, especially in today's world, where it's one responsibility. Like the woman doesn't have to do all the cleaning. Like I said, the traditional roles back in the day, yes, because women didn't have as much rights as they do now, all that good stuff. The men were the providers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in this day and age, you might come across a woman that makes more than you, whatever the case may be. But I feel like the roles and responsibilities should be where you find what works for y'all. So maybe it's we both cleaning up, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're on vacation that week, so hey babe, I got it this week. I did all the cooking for this week. You know, you're good. You just focus on work or whatever the case may be. So do you feel like shared roles and responsibilities is kind of more, I don't know, like more prevalent these days? Or do you feel as though, nah, it should still be, you know, woman take care of the dishes and the housework and I go out and make this money?
Okay, so I like that question. And I got one for you, and then I'm gonna answer that real quick,
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
So, do you as women, right? Do y'all really want to be the head of the household?
Do we want to be the head of the
Yeah.
household? No.
Right? Is that a fair thing to say that y'all probably don't want to really? That's a lot of responsibility.
It's a lot.
Right? And for you to have to deal with everything that you got to deal with on an everyday basis, right? And then deal with the responsibility to be the head of the household and just be responsible for everything, you know, that's not what you're in this relationship for, right? So I think, with that being said, like if you don't want to be the head of the household, right? Then when we talk about those actual roles, it would never be a role where I would be comfortable as a man with you being the head of the household, because I know that you don't want to be the head of the household.
Okay.
Even if like, I can give an example. A Kim Kardashian, right? She's a billionaire, right? She's
Correct.
loaded, right? And then she's married to Kanye West, who was a billionaire, right?
Correct.
Do you know he pays her child support and alimony?
I do know that, yeah.
And he pays her like a substantial
a handsome amount, yeah, for sure.
a couple $100,000. Why would he have to do that to somebody that got billions already?
That's true.
Because she's, even still, right? Even when she's rich, she's one of the wealthiest women in entertainment. She still wants to be provided and protected. She still wants to be provided for. Period.
Yeah.
She still don't want to have to pay for certain things. She still wants that, right? So the roles never really change when you think about it. The only people who try to redefine the roles, unfortunately, is the woman. She wants to redefine the roles, but the man is like, hey man, I provide to protect. You got that. She like, no, but like, listen. So I know whatever we said my roles was, like, so if you said that I had to do this, and this, I feel like I should only do this, like this and this. You should help with. So he like, all right. So I want. So like, I always ask women to be like this. I speak to women and they say, well, whatever. Like, well, he should help with the kids. He should help with the cooking, the cleaning. He should da. Right? I said, I agree. That's cool. So I asked the question like, what is the man 100% responsible for in a relationship? And she'll say providing and protecting, correct?
Yeah.
Right? You agree? Providing and protecting?
I do.
All right, cool. All right. So
we on the same page.
Okay, cool. So we agree that the man is 100% responsible for that, right? So then we flip it, right? What is the woman 100% responsible for in a relationship?
So she is 100% responsible for just being that mood temperature, because again, she's the one making sure
What does
that
mean, Brittany?
that means that we are making sure that you're good. Okay. So we're making sure that you're good. We are making sure that the house is good for the most part. Like taking as much stress away as possible. I'll say that as a way to narrow it down. So you shouldn't have to come home to a ridiculously destroyed home. Like I will fully, agree with that. Especially if I'm not working, I would feel like there are some domestic roles that could be done, such as like dinner should be cooked. I mean, what else? House should be at least a little bit tidy. Kids are good, all of that. And, again, I'm your person that you could be able to talk through your problems, all of that. Like I said, you're confidant,
Okay. I would agree with that. I like that setup, which is going back to what I said initially, right? About just being whenever I need. So then why does that ever turn into a scenario where, I mean, you can help cook. I mean, like, what's wrong with your hand? You can help clean. Like, why is there ever a scenario where you feel like I should be more hands-on in that regard if you feel like that's 100% your role? So if I do it, it would be viewed as extra, right? And it would be appreciated as such. It wouldn't be a requirement. So again, do the roles ever really change, ladies? Do they ever really change? They only change based upon how you feel.
And if he's fully doing what he's supposed to do as far as those responsibilities,
100%.
for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jess. I was gonna say you can chime in, girl. I'm telling you. So as long as there's that balance.
But look.
On the come up, or like you're both on the come up, and he's not fully able to take care of the entire household. That's when the roles, I feel like,
that's when the stress comes in of everything. For sure.
Well, we not, man, speaking to the 20-year-olds right now. You know what I mean?
Touch the grown sexy.
Yeah. It's for the grown and sexy. So I like that. I agree with that. But
For
the
sure.
fact that
it depends on the man. That's all.
there you go. But because at that point, right, if I'm on the come up, I haven't really hit my man stride yet. I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. But even still, even if I am in a space to where I'm on my come up, right, I should still be able to provide the bills for myself. I shouldn't need your 50% on my living circumstances. And a lot of men are going to find this controversial because they feel like if she got money, she should help. And cool, you know? But I personally am not, I don't feel like it's, even responsible in that way to just hinge your hat on a situation like that. Like I have relatives, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, don't get me in trouble on this show.
Yeah, no, because I don't want the trouble, man. Listen, man, I say it right now, and we ain't even live yet. And I say it right now, my phone to get the ringing with it. Like she'll hear it. Like, oh man, talk about me. So no, I'm not gonna say that. But let's say there are situations, right, where when you depend on that other person, that you will be involved in a situation to where y'all will be sharing that car still, and y'all not dating no more. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because, hey, listen, I'd rather pay half of this note. I can only afford half of this note, right? So I can't even afford it other way. I don't even like you. But listen, I'm dropping the car off. You got your key. I'll see you later. Like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It's people that have to function like that because the car isn't above our name. Yeah. We had to go 50-50 on the bills. But see, on me, on my end, every single thing that my woman experienced is paid for. So it's like I already paid for it. So like whatever she gets, the money that she brings in, it's the extra. It's for the things like I don't care about, like things I don't want to do. You know what I'm telling you? Like I don't want to do certain things. So like you probably like want to go on a date. All right, I pay for them dates still, but it's like man, I really could have just kept this little $100-something, $200. Man, I probably could have did that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I went to see that comedy show.
You gotta keep it going.
I went to that comedy. I went to that
mandatory.
comedy show last night. I really should have just been like, "Can you pay for this one?" Like, I really don't. I didn't enjoy myself.
I was gonna say you must not like that.
I didn't enjoy it, right? But I was like,
whose idea was it? Was she kind of?
No, it was mine. Okay,
well then yeah, you gotta pay.
I just thought about it. Oh, I'll take that back.
Pay for that mistake.
I'll take that back, then, man. Yeah. See, I was in my emotions right there. Man. See, that's what men ain't supposed to do, man. Yeah. That's the problem, man. I was in my emotions. Man. I shouldn't have did that, man. But yeah,
you live and you learn.
Yeah, yeah, I did suggest that, thinking that was a good date night. But the point I'm making is like the things that I don't always be compelled to do is what I feel like her finances should be for. Like every time periods where she'd be loaded, it'd be like, I'll get my hair done. I'll be like, you got just as much money as me right now. What are you talking about? I said, I got you, man. Don't even worry about it. But, in most cases, it'd be like, that's what I free your money up for. So you could just.
You can be able to just.
So technically,
just
I did get the idea, right? So technically, I did without, always having to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just feel like that's what that boiled down to. So if he on the come up, he should still be able to afford his car, his living situation without you.
I agree.
And I'm not saying you should be there for free. Like, let's be clear. A lot of women feel like, because I'm not paying nothing, I don't gotta do nothing. No, that comes with a lot. And we didn't even and notice I haven't said anything about sex yet. I haven't even
other than don't rush to the bedroom, which we still stand by.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But I haven't put into the concept about you having to provide that. Because a lot of women that's a big point of contention. Relationships, right? Okay. So he doing what he gotta do, right? And then when he want to be intimate, you're like, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. What? Or I had a long day. It's like I had a long day too, and I can't think of nothing else I'd rather do. Woo! How you want to end this long day? How would you want to end your long day? Because I want to end my long day this way. I feel like we should end all our long days, all our long, tired days. We should end our days like this. You know what I mean? But you like, yeah, not so much. So, and I think that that's another point of contention, and then that's when we start going all up into the guys with their lustful eyes, all of that stuff, like start going on that path. So I just feel like when the rose never changed. I just feel like it changed based upon her emotions. Cause now she's tired. Cause now the kids been there all day.
Yeah,
right?
working her nerves.
Yeah, so now the kids on spring break. Who gonna be there with the kids all day, right? So it's like, I need a break. I don't know. Man, that's your portion of it though, right?
Okay.
But it's like, I mean, I ain't signed up for 24 hours. You know?
I was gonna say, but from time to time, you will step in and
absolutely,
take the kids out.
Oh, for sure. But what I'm saying is, when it's presented in time periods where I'm not available because I'm trying to provide and protect, like I mentioned earlier. I had an opportunity to go make all that money. It's like I have to go and do that.
For sure.
Like whatever you have going on, I respect it. And I understand that it's important to you. But you have to understand that what I'm doing here is what's going to set us apart from.
For sure.
It's what's going to have us go to comedy shows that I don't care about. Go to Paris.
That it was my idea.
And go to Paris and you get to get all your content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what me doing that actually provides you with the ability to actually, take all them front row pictures and,
Go to concerts.
all these things.
Yeah, I got you.
We have a lot of fun as a result of that. And the kids get to do what they want to do. Like today, I'm about to go and spend a couple $100 on my nieces and nephews and all my kids to go have fun. And, that's what happens.
I
can't do that, right?
Work, yeah.
So when the kids see Uncle Mike come in, everybody celebrate. They high-fiving each other like, yes, man, Uncle Mike in here. That's what I'm talking about, man. We about to have some real fun now. See, on mommy budget, it was different. Uncle Mike in here now, man. It's about to get, on my dad budget, when Uncle Mike in here, man, we about to have some real fun. That's right. Unlimited fun. Now we get the unlimited cars today. See, first we was on the time limit. We had the little hour, but now it's unlimited because Uncle Mike in here. You know what I'm saying? And Daddy in here now, so it's lit now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like that should be how you approach that. And I feel like everybody's happier as a result. As a result of you being a real man and you actually, pursuing the finances and the things that you can actually do to provide that, everybody is in a more balanced state.
Yeah.
Like your woman could be at work, like what she used to say, I don't have to put up with this. My husband has 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, Julius, right?
Yes.
She couldn't keep a job. Wasn't it Rochelle?
Rochelle, yeah.
Rochelle couldn't keep a job.
She sure couldn't.
And with no pressure on that job.
That's right.
No pressure. She like, I ain't got to put up with this.
She was out, right.
Anything out there, I'm gone. I ain't got to put up with this. So that's what I feel like it should be.
For sure.
So I feel like on the other end, he should have the same ability to be like, I ain't got to put up with this. My woman going to do everything I ask. You know what I mean? So when he out there with the other woman, it's like, she don't do this. Like, nope, she do that too. Because like women that pursue you, especially when you have reached a level of success that I'm currently experiencing, they do approach you and just throw anything at you, right? So you can really if you not like I said, man, confident and grounded in that, right? You can get into a space to where you get enticed by that.
Oh, for sure. There's some that have entertained it. Yeah,
absolutely. But if you actually are getting everything that you require, you like I said, there's a lot of scumbags too. So a lot of scumbags, right? But if you get what you require, you don't really have to even involve yourself in that.
That's true. Because
you really like, why would I do that?
And you know what? It goes both ways too, Mike. When you really have someone that is in your corner and doing the things, you know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, because I loved your examples, by the way,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are real life examples,
Yeah, no, and you got to keep it real because I think that also helps to, like you said, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, then I feel like the woman will be submissive and do what it is that you are needing for her to do to make this thing really go and really flow. You know what I mean? So I'll say for me, last week I was having like a really tough week. Like it was just really like weighing down on me. Like work stress was just getting to like an extreme measure. And I'll never forget, it was last Saturday, usual date night with my boo. And he brings me out like my favorite chocolates. He brings me out my favorite cookies. And hey, here's this. I know you've been having a rough week. So here, go ahead, sit down. I'm rub your feet and we gonna chill and we gonna relax and you ain't got to worry about all that. Like, do you think on any universe, because what is that, all those universes on Marvel and all that, do you think on any universe I would sacrifice who taken the attention, the detail, the listening skills, the selflessness for a guy that tried to approach me, because like you said, it goes both ways. There are men that are trying to, they'll approach me just like they approach you, you know what I mean? But when you realize the goodness that what you have at home, and you think about how one fatal mistake will cost you everything that you had, everything that you built, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Is it worth it? And then if I entertain you and you ain't even half the man that I had, you know what I mean? And now I done lost them.
Oh, you 10% of the man.
Yeah. Like, are you crazy?
I lost my 90.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Or what did they, I think the Tyler Perry movie, you lost your 80 for 20%.
Yeah,
Was it worth it?
I tell women all the time, like, I mean, you cost too much. She be like, no, this is free. No, this is free. You can have this. I'm like, no, it costs too much, baby. You not understand what I'm telling you. Like, I'm going to go home to that empty house.
Yep.
I might have to go through this, that. I got to, like, man, like, it's not, like, you cost too much. Like, I'm going to lose everything, like, literally. Yep. Like, I got business with this woman. I got everything with this woman. This woman going to be like, hey, all right, that's what we doing? Got you. So then now you got to, you know what I mean? Like, that's not how that's supposed to go. So it's like, no. Okay. So it sounds good, but, like, no, it's not worth it. Like, literally, it's like when they say it's not worth it, like, it's really worth it, like, on a monetary or anything. Like, it's not worth it on
emotional,
no level.
mental, all
every
of the
level
things,
that we can go down.
for sure.
Like, it's not worth it.
It's not.
It's not even worth my time right now, probably.
I've actually just wasted that time.
Yeah, because I got somebody that tailor-made for me, right? I got somebody all tailor-made, and I got to get into the experience where it's not really tailor-made. Yeah. It don't really hit that back pocket like it's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? It don't really, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, man, like, so it wasn't even worth that.
It's not.
So I was like,
once you find, what we basically trying to tell y'all is once you find something that's good, you hold on to them.
Yeah, because
you thinking that it's better on the other side, and it's really not. We done watched countless movies, TV shows,
Absolutely.
real life scenarios where you done seen someone who has lost what was a good thing for temporary, and the end result was not pretty.
It never is. And then you also got to hold on until they good and bad. Like a lot of times people feel like it's always gonna be good. Like, nah, it's gonna be some headaches, man.
It is.
Like, it's gonna be some stress. It's gonna be some frustration. It's gonna be everything, right? But it's like, hey, listen, I'd rather take you over. I take those days with you over not having you.
For sure.
And once I really developed that into my thought process, we actually been our best. Like, our best in my dynamic, and we actually been absolutely fine. Yeah. Once I understood, like, hey, I'd rather go through this I'd rather go through everything you come with than to not have you for one day.
That's right.
Yeah, because there be time periods where, it might be a point where we was on different sides of it, man, and I was sick. I'm like, the kid's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, so go in there and eat. They're like, Mommy not here, dude. What are you talking about? You got to go in there and cook that.
Right.
Oh, man, I got to go in there and cook. Let me see how I do this thing right here, man. Let me see, man.
Hold on, y'all.
Do you use the spray or you put the butter in? Like, hey, man, I ain't picked one of these in years. What am I doing? What's this thing called with these holes on it? Daddy, that's a spatula. Oh, my goodness. Like, I forgot what they called. Like, I ain't been in here so long, man.
All
I know is a fork and a knife, man. That's all I know.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? My fork and my knife, man. That's all I know. Like, no, you talk about, I got to cook. I'm like, all right, man, I'm sorry, man. Listen, all right. Apologize. What you need, you need. All right.
You might be better off just DoorDashing them some food at this point.
Yeah, I got to.
Okay.
I got to figure that out.
For sure.
Because the first thing they going to tell you is, especially my son, he be like, Dad, where Mommy at?
Yeah.
I be like,
this ain't nothing like Mama's food.
Like, why? How the food taste? He was like, I just want Mommy's. I'm like, then you gonna cry? Oh my God, it was that bad? I said, man, see, you asked for something I couldn't cook though.
Right.
See, what I could cook, you ain't want what I wanted to cook. You want me to get fancy. You want me to get fancy.
You tried.
I tried to do the right thing, right? You don't want me in that kitchen. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm making. Like, well, you can cook too. Or you can cook. No, you don't want me to cook.
For sure.
That's not what I'm good at. That's not my skill
set. Now listen, that I will say, know your role.
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's why we talking about relationship roles. You don't want the man. Like, you don't want me to cook, man. You don't want me to cook.
Yeah, I got you.
I can clean up. Yeah, I can clean up after myself.
Okay. I hope so, Mike. I hope so.
Oh, yeah, I can get all my stuff. Everybody else's, man, you gotta get that, man.
For sure.
Please, So it's like, yeah, just the roles. I just feel like the roles, they don't change. Like since the 40s and 60s, it's the same roles. But like you said, with the women empowerment movement and the women wanting to be, independent and all that. Well, get your independent ass out there then. Your old independent single ass. Now, no man want no independent woman, man.
You know what? And I'll agree with that, to a certain
Appreciate that.
degree.
To a
I
certain
think he
degree,
can
okay.
appreciate, the fact that she has her special qualities, because maybe she is, just a thriving entrepreneur that's really doing things. And that's probably a very sexy characteristic, but it goes to a certain degree. Because to your point, okay, but can you still be my lady when I need you to be my lady? You know what I mean?
But it's hard to turn it off for a woman.
For some,
right?
it is, yeah.
Like if she's a
That's
strong,
true.
independent woman,
That's true.
and she gonna be a strong, independent. I'm talking about a super independent ass single woman.
Okay.
She
yeah.
gonna be super
all right.
single.
All right. Yeah.
Or she
you
gonna
right.
get a man that she gonna be like.
So basically, she
yeah.
wants to be the
Absolutely.
man of the
But she don't really want to be the man because then she's gonna complain about what that man don't do. She don't want that man.
That's true.
Like I've seen movies.
I have too.
Exactly where.
What was crap? What was that one movie
Yeah,
with
it's a
Kevin
movie.
Hart in there? Because Taraji played that role
Exactly.
where she was like
Exactly.
a CEO or
She's a big
CFO or
dog.
something. Yeah, she was definitely
Or
up
Deliverance
there.
from Eva on that too, where she all mean and strong.
That's true.
And
That's
LL
true.
was
Well,
like,
well.
yeah. And he was like, no, it's a little different. Like,
Yeah.
Cause like you want to be strong and independent, but then it's gonna be you really don't.
Yeah.
Right? And you want
true.
and I think like another thing that's not taught consistently is to be interdependent, right? We taught being dependent or independent, but we're not teaching how to be independent, meaning that we're not being taught how to rely on each other.
Yeah.
Right? We're not talking how to depend on each other to make our dynamic work. And I'm not talking about depending on you for things that, like I said, for like bills and things like that. I'm talking about depending on you for things that's again in your wheelhouse, things that you are actually good and responsible at. Right? Because like I said, you don't want me to cook. But you good at that, then you should do that 100%.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
You're not gonna change the tire either, baby.
Yeah, hey, you ain't never lied.
that,
The way my nails are set up.
It was something on my roof, man. But guess what? I had to go up there and get it.
I'm sure.
I'm scared of heights. I'm on there talking about some. Oh man, I gotta. Come on, man. Like I gotta get this down, but I ain't have a choice. I had to get that.
Yeah.
Or I have to pay somebody. It's one of the two.
I was gonna
So
say
I'm
one
about
or
to tell
the
her to
other.
go out there and do that because that's essentially my responsibility.
Absolutely.
So that's all we gotta do, man. We just gotta we get into these relationships with these roles and these whatever the case is. Once you decide that it's your responsibility, then it's yours. But
I agree.
So don't get all frustrated and emotional. Feel like, well, you need to come spend time with me. It's like, all right, so if I'm responsible for this, right? Like spending time outside of doing that has to be productive because it might go against what's going to be necessary for me to go and provide and protect. Because how can I protect you if spending time with you, all we do is eat? And I done put on.
You done put on all the pounds.
I done put on some pounds, man, right?
That's true.
So that now, like that jab ain't as fast as it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little delay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't get about it like I used to. Even if we got to run, I can't. If a dog coming right now, I got to just take the bite. Before, I used to come and pick you up on my back and run. Like, all right, there's a dog coming. Let's get out of here.
That's
now,
true.
Now I got to just be like, oh, I got to get my bit up now. So it's like, yeah, you got to stay in shape, stay focused, stay strong, stay vigilant. Just, stay on that line. And I feel like in relationships, man, if y'all had that understanding, I feel like that's where y'all should actually sit. Okay. And I feel like if a woman actually understands that and embraces that, and like I said, men came and dropped the ball. So I feel like if you drop the ball, that's when you have to do things that you may not be uncomfortable with. So because you dropped the ball, she ain't cooking. So guess who got to cook now?
That's all right.
Because she had to go to work.
Yeah.
To pay the bills.
Or she had to pick up a second job.
To go pay the bills you didn't pay. So now, I guess we're at home now doing all the domestic things that we are not good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't working like that, right?
I got you.
Makes sense?
It does. It does. So listen, I mean, this has been a fun time. I mean, I knew we was going to have fun with this topic, and I'm sure, Beauties and Gents would agree as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you have any final thoughts on this topic before, I find out?
No, I would just say communicate with one another. Like I keep saying, communicate with one another, get an understanding, lead with love, be confident. And I just feel like if you're consistent in that, chances of having a good relationship are very, 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 very possible, right? Now, if you're not going to do that, I feel like that's when you're going to run into your issues. But the moment you get into that space to where, y'all are vibing and clicking, y'all understand what it is that y'all want to do in your relationship and what y'all want to do with each other, who can stop you? Like, outside of you.
I love the fact that you pointed that out. Thank you for helping my gents out, by the way. You've been giving them some good tips and
I think so.
trips. And as far as beauties, I hope that you guys are hearing it as well, because it does go both ways. I mean, fair game. So, Mike, I do have to ask you probably the most important question of the entire episode.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, you get ready. Get ready. You know, take a sip of tea if you need to.
All right,
but
man.
yeah.
Let me get my mic right, man. My light right. All right. This is important, man. I got to make sure.
It's very important, you know.
Hold on. Excuse me 1 second. Go ahead, give me a little sip. All right. All right.
You a mess.
All right, I'm hydrated. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Okay, because I'm going to need you for this now.
All right, let's see. All right, what you got?
So, Mike, what makes you beautiful?
What makes me beautiful is my commitment to being of use, right? Because we are all here to be used, right? Just not misused. So I have a commitment to being of use. I want to be useful in every relationship. I want you to be like, man, how can I do this? You know what? I got a tool. I want to be a tool in my dynamics, in my friendships, in my relationships, to where everybody is like, man, I can count on you for this. I can rely on you for this.
Okay.
I'm not. Nope, that's not Mike. He ain't do that. I ain't even gotta. Like, I never want to have my character in question or my integrity in question. So I always want to be of use in that way, to where you know that you can rely on me for whatever it is that I committed to in that moment. Right?
Okay.
So if you tell me like, hey, I need you to do such and such, I turn your back. I mean, walk away. You know it's gonna get done.
Wow.
Right? So I want to be of use in that way. I want to be of use to my kids, to my woman, to my friends, to my family. I just want to be available and of use. And that's why I'm on this pursuit that I'm on financially. Because even when it's my relatives that call for money, man, I don't even, can I borrow? Like for what? Like, this for you.
Right. Okay.
Like, I did this for you, right? I'm doing this for you. So, of course, that's what it means, too, because anybody of y'all that's going to take the time to watch this, cousin, hey, cuz, I can't pay that car note, cuz.
Not every month now.
Yeah, nah, cuz, like, you get one, man, but yeah, auntie, I can't come cut the grass, auntie. I be busy sometimes, man. I can't come. Unc, come on, Unc. I can't. Not today, Unc, man. I can't come take you nowhere, Unc. I'm a little busy, man, So, I mean, within means, man, you got to get on my schedule sometimes, but hey, got you.
Okay.
And I got you, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's what makes me beautiful.
Hey, that speaks volumes. That definitely is a beautiful quality, I must say.
I like that, man. See, that's what's up, man. See, I knew I was nervous for a second, man. Sweating a little bit, man. I knew I was gonna, feel me? Because I didn't know I didn't know what type of question, I didn't know where we was going, I didn't know it was gonna be an easy one. I thought it was gonna be hard. He said it's the most important one. I was like, man,
it's the most important
I was gonna have to do some deep thinking.
We want to know about you.
Man, I thought I was gonna have to do some real thinking with that, man. I didn't know it was like one of those things that I already had the answer to.
Well, I mean, but you still had to do a little thing because you had to narrow down to one.
Okay,
you know
that's
what
cool.
I mean?
Yeah.
You had to give us the simplified version.
Yeah.
Well, listen. This shouldn't make you no more nervous. It's my favorite segment, which is What's the Tea?
Okay.
Now, listen, we're gonna do it a little bit differently, y'all. The What's the Tea is gonna be more so of a scenario. So you ready for it?
I was ready for that last one. See, I ain't even nervous no more. See, I'm all relaxed now. I'm cool now. See, that last one was so sweet. Now I think I'm gonna get this one right too. Come on, let's go.
Okay, well, knock it out the park.
Let's see what you got. I got you, man. That's what I'm here for.
Cool.
No, I'm here to knock that out the park, man. What you got?
All right. So a couple has been together for 3 years, and they rarely argue. The woman often says she lets her boyfriend. Let me get my facts straight, honey, because they ain't married. Lets her boyfriend lead the relationship. Now he typically decides where they eat, what they do on the weekends, and major financial decisions. Right? She doesn't necessarily disagree with his choices, so she usually goes along with him. But one day her friend asked her, "What do you want for your future?" Like, girl, what do you want? She realizes she's never really voiced her own preferences because the relationship has always felt easy. So now she's questioning. So has she found a healthy dynamic, or has she slowly just disappeared in this relationship?
Well, for one, that single friend I was talking about. See, they go that strong, independent friend right there. Girl,
Girl, what is you
you don't got your
doing?
own mind though. Like you don't want to like do
He
stuff
do
that he
all
don't
your
say.
thinking?
You don't want him to do stuff that he don't say. He do all your thinking, right? He do all your thinking. He pay all the bills. I couldn't imagine that, girl. I pay my own bills. I can't handle man. Yeah, you know. Nah, bye, single friend. Bye. So, yeah, that's so with that particular scenario. I feel like she has been doing what's been breaking her peace. Cause see, a lot of people seek like happiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that that's a healthy thing to actually seek because it goes up and down,
It does.
right? So
It
like, how can
definitely
you seek
varies.
something that's not stable?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I do.
Like, you're not gonna be happy every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you try to pursue happiness, but if you pursue a level of peace,
Mm-hmm.
like if you should be peaceful, you could be made peaceful every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Every day you could be made peaceful. Like every day, you
Every
could choose
day.
peace. You don't gotta choose violence. You don't gotta choose nothing. You could choose peace. Like,
I agree.
yeah,
Yeah,
choose peace.
all
Like, we
day.
good, right? So I would say, yeah, I think that whatever she's been doing has been breaking her peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if that worked for their dynamic, then I think that's healthy.
Okay.
Because I think that's what we was talking about. When we talk about
We
roles,
were.
there it go right there.
Yeah.
That's their roles. And here comes somebody that's about to impede on their role or go against their roles or
Yeah.
what they understood to be their roles.
Shaking
Like,
up. What's
that's
going
not what we
on?
gonna do. Yeah, we already had a conversation and we have an understanding that now because a single Becky says, oh single with no husband, no
Bitter
boyfriends,
and
no
yeah,
candidates.
yeah.
Oh, independent, strong Becky. Like, yo, Samantha or whoever, whatever her name
Hey,
is.
you gave her name.
You know a couple because those are the only ones I know right now. You know, I know one is, I ain't met the other ones like that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. So that's the case. It's like, yo, so now you want to come in and poison my dynamic.
Okay.
Like, no, you shouldn't do that, man. If she's happy, again, they're gonna happy word. I take that back. If she's at peace with that relationship, and they bring her what she needs. Cause like I said, I don't think that my lady is always happy. I don't think that, but I think that her happy moments far out. Her happy and peaceful moments, she's at peace with knowing that whatever she needs is going to be provided. If she can't provide it,
Okay.
So it's not that she can't because she's unwilling to.
Right.
It's just because she's making the required sacrifice to get what she need. I mean, to get what we need.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like even like when you hear about like divorces with like billionaires and then women become like they divorce them and now she's the richest one in the world.
Oh yeah.
They don't even like dispute that. They sign that check immediately. Like, oh, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. You know what? Like they don't be debating that. Like the woman get whatever she want because he knows that she was
in his corner.
Yes, and I know that Miles was 100% in my corner and is responsible in many ways for the level of success that I've obtained by providing me with this stability and knowing that the things that I'm not the best at, that I had somebody who was going to absolutely do that. Okay. And I love and appreciate her for that alone, right? Because I know that whatever it was that she's gonna actually do, it's like, all right, we good, and we gotta, I can relax on that. Like I ain't gotta like right now, right? My phone is over there on Do Not Disturb, right?
Okay.
It's been on there for some time.
It has been,
but
on
I'm
there
okay
for some
with
time.
knowing that my kids is okay and my business is okay. I'm okay with that. But like if they was somewhere else, even at school, right? I would have to have my phone on because I don't know what's going on. But they with her, I could, sit right here and go to sleep. They safe, they cool, everything gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come back to anything out of place because she and I had the same morals, and we align in a certain way that everything is in balance.
Okay.
And even when it go off of balance, I be like, man, what was that? She be like, so
yeah, there you go, accountability.
Like, my fault, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my fault. And I'll either be like, it's cool. She could be like, damn, all right, I'm sorry. All right, chill out. You know what I'm saying? So I think like that's the important part. Okay. And I hope that all of y'all have an opportunity to actually experience that at some point in your life. But it takes you to be a real man or a woman in that space and understand, like, if that's what you want, if you want that level of peace and understanding, you got to go get it. You got to pursue it and you got to be consistent in it. And as long as you do that, it's going to work.
Okay.
Right, Britt?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, I couldn't have said it better myself,
That's
man.
what I'm talking about. See, you really said it though. I just kept my mama. You know what I'm saying?
You like read my mind.
That's what
and
I was
just
telling
like,
you. I was thinking that.
Yeah,
I was
for
thinking
sure.
that. It was coming off your watch. It was on your watch screen. I was looking at your watch.
Oh,
I was
no.
reading that. It's a teleprompter back there. It says Brittany's thoughts.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him what's going on.
It's
Okay.
a teleprompter. It says that Brittany's thoughts, man. And I was just reading it with like,
Don't
I
tell
knew
people
you was
the
thinking that.
secret.
You know, I was just saying what you would have said. These all your words. You know.
Well, I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I agree with you. I definitely agree. And I will say this. I'm just gonna do my little 2 cents that you forgot. You might have missed that part.
Mm-hmm.
I would say in regards to that scenario, it's okay to have that communication. Remember me and you were talking about that earlier. So the only way that she would be questioning it is if she really kind of thinks about it like, okay, where have I maybe not given my input or maybe not felt, you know, that there's certain things that I have wanted to talk about that just maybe I've dismissed or, I'll get back to that later or whatever the case may be. But if they have that open communication, I don't think she'll be questioning herself for long. And I think that you can easily, it sounds like you'll be able to, talk to him. And I'm sure for 3 years, y'all got a solid relationship where that communication, he's going to receive what you're saying, take it into consideration, and y'all can still keep doing what y'all been doing, whether it's date nights, whether it's chilling. And again, if finances is where they supposed to be at, honey, I wouldn't mess with that part, okay? Leave that be.
For sure. I know. That's what we was talking about.
You do what we supposed to do, girl, in the finances. I ain't got too much to say other than we should maybe have a date night over here instead.
I need to pay half. I'm saying, like, we talking about you got to pay all the bills.
Yeah,
I want to pay half the bills.
saying that.
Because my independent friend said I should be paying bills. So I want to pay half. Like right now, I'm about to pay half the bills from now on. Like, nah.
Let me get that bank account information.
Yeah, she ain't gonna do that.
She sure ain't gonna do that. So, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
But man, it's been a fun time, man. This is a great way of us catching up,
right,
being able to help the people, and way to celebrate the birthday month. So keep rocking.
Keep rocking. I appreciate that.
That's right.
Man. Keep having fun, man. I gotta look cool. It's about to be over. Hold on,
okay.
I gotta look cool.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
We gotta, we gotta. I ain't got my glasses. Well, dang. All right. I didn't get that memo.
Oh, that's on me, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's
you should have got me a matching pair or something.
I should, man.
That's okay.
Man.
That's okay. Next time. All right. I hope you guys.
Want some red ones or some pink ones to match the.
You know what? Pink would be cute.
Now, what's funny is she really gonna get these pink shades. I don't want everybody to see them and know that I got her some pink shades like these.
All right. Okay.
All right. Hold me to that.
I'm gonna hold you to
it.
You
some pink shades,
it's on
Brittany.
camera, so
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna run it back if I got to.
There we go.
Especially my birthday in July. I'm running back.
You getting these pink shades? You getting these pink shades, Brittany?
Okay.
You getting these pink shades for real? Cause I'm mad that you ain't got none on right now. See, now I'm about to come back with your pink shades, and we go.
All right, then we're gonna go ahead and do
shade up.
episode 2, and we're gonna both have our shades.
We gotta shade up.
All right, come on, man, shade up for real.
We gotta be a team next time. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna get them right now.
Good. Look, I'm gonna let you have your moment. I mean, it's the birthday boy, so I'm gonna let you have your shine. But the next time we gonna shine together, okay?
Real, absolutely, man.
So listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this just as much as I have. It's been a good time, good laughs, good fun, good connections. And listen, y'all, make sure y'all tap in with my boy Mike and everything that he's doing. Make sure y'all tap in with my girl. I mean, beautteatold.com, y'all. I'm telling y'all, sign up, get on the email list. Journal's coming, okay? I think I done worked out some kinks and everything. So it's coming, y'all. It's coming y'all way. Y'all gonna have it in your hands. I promise y'all. So be looking for that real soon. And remember, if y'all need any type of relationship, when you want it to go beyond this camera, if y'all really want to be able to talk to your girl and me help you through your situations, figure out how to navigate dating, whatever it may be, book your session with me, okay? BeautyTold.com. And I love each and every one of y'all. Thanks for rocking. Thanks for supporting. Love y'all. Till next time, let's make a change.